Hey everyone, and welcome to Cooking Companion TV. I'm Jenna Edwards, and this is a special edition of Quarantine Cooking. That just means I filmed this during the great quarantine of 2020 in New York City. It's rough out there, folks. So this is a video recipe demo of Radicchio salad with barley and crunchy shiitake mushrooms by Sue Lee. So give this video a thumbs up if you like it. I did really like this recipe. If I seem bored with it, it has nothing to do with the food itself. First, let's prep the radicchio. So remove the outer leaves because they're dirty, and remove the core by slicing the head in half, making a little V in the dense stalk portion of the head. Now you can chop it or tear the leaves by hand. And considering the mushrooms need to cook for a few minutes, you could start with them and do this part while they crisp up. And thinly slice one shallot, have a medium yellow onion, crush and peel 4 garlic cloves. In a medium pot, combine 3/4 of a cup of rinsed pearled barley with the garlic and the halved onion, and add 1 tablespoon of kosher salt. Then add enough water to cover the barley by about 2 inches and bring it to a boil over high heat, and then lower the heat to medium-low and simmer for about 40 minutes until the grains are plump and tender. When your barley is almost done, about 10 minutes before you think it's finished, cook the mushrooms. In a large skillet, heat a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil over medium heat and add a 1/4 pound of thinly sliced shiitake mushrooms. I bought these pre-sliced, and I think they need to be thinner to be crunchy. So it may be best to buy whole mushrooms and thinly slice the caps yourself. But you want to stir them frequently until they're golden brown and the ends start to curl and crisp. Now, if they were properly thin, this should only take 9 to 10 minutes, but these are a little thicker, so it's taking more time for me. And they never really get crunchy. So in the meantime, I'm prepping my herbs and the grains. I've drained the barley, and I'll remove the garlic and onions. And we need a 1/4 cup of parsley leaves and a 1/4 cup of fresh dill, both of them roughly chopped. Now this is also a good time to do the radicchio if you haven't already. And once your mushrooms are finely crisped and curled, remove them with a slotted spoon or tongs onto a plate lined with paper towels. Add the sliced shallots to the pan and cook them until they're golden, 1 or 2 minutes. And at this point, you can season your mushrooms with salt and pepper. Once your shallots are golden, turn off the heat. Your skillet should still have some oil in it if it really only took 9 or 10 minutes for the mushrooms. But if it doesn't, you might want to dribble in a little for the dressing and pour in 4 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar and 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And let the residual heat in the pan thicken up the dressing with the shallots and season it with salt and pepper. Now for the beautiful assembly. Start with the radicchio and sprinkle in the barley. You should use all of everything that you cooked, but for the photos, we'll only use part of the ingredients so we don't lose the color of the radicchio. Then drizzle on the shallot dressing. Sprinkle your crunchy mushrooms and drop in the chopped herbs. Isn't it gorgeous? The bitter radicchio is balanced by the earthy mushrooms and the barley, and then the sweetish dressing, sweetish, not Swedish, and then you've got the bright grassy herbs. Well, that is it for this recipe demo of radicchio salad with crunchy shiitake mushrooms and barley by Sue Lee. So get the ingredient list below or at cookingcompaniontv.com/radicchio salad. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and subscribe to this channel for more demos just like this. I'm Jenna Edwards, and I'm about to pour myself a glass of whiskey.